Well, hello everybody. Today, Wednesday, another live session. Um, Thank you everyone for watching last night. We have Lance Witkins with Stat Gun. Thank you so much for joining. Today, a couple things, before we started. We have a giveaway with Collision Edge, where we're going to call Tim in a minute here. They kindly donate a bunch of stuff that they invent. So that's pretty cool. But I also want to tell you guys that we might do a giveaway every Wednesday. So I would like to announce the the giveaway for the next Wednesday here in a second. So for next Wednesday, we're gonna have the Luma people, Kirk and Chris, also donate a bunch of stuff. So as you see here, next Wednesday, the giveaway will be open tonight, right after the live session is done. The post, will be out there, so it will be an Aurora, basically two, which the winner will pick, according to his or her gun. Also, a hose hang, which is a brand new product that they just released, and there's a few gears also that they add to the giveaway. So stay tuned after the live session today. We're gonna post it, and the rules will be very similar to the one that we just did here. So let me get Mr. Tim Briggs on board. So hey Tim,
What's going on?
how are you? It's been a while.
I'm good, man.
Well, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for donating all these products. It was truly a donation. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything. I feel bad, but thank you. Um, so what we did is we combined both posts. There were like hundreds of comments.
What?
Yes, between both, I think it was like 200 and something. So um, I did this. Uh, I use this software, to random pick, and I did record the winner. So I don't know if before I, put it here, if you have the stuff there that we're giving away.
Yeah, man. We've got and listen, my stuff's not nearly as cool as the guys from Luma. I mean, I'm registering for that thing because I want one of those. That's amazing.
I don't even have those things.
But yeah, we put some stuff together. I think you put a picture up. You guys have seen the tape thing caddy.
Yep.
A lot of guys don't know what this is. Like, this holds all kind of stuff, right? Your sandpaper and scuff pads and razor blades and tools and blowers and you name it, it goes right here.
Nice.
Then it has a friend. That's the caddy. It goes on your hip. A lot of guys laugh at this till they use it. But anyway, so we got the tape thing caddy with two sizes of tape thing.
Okay.
And I've also got here, you guys have seen the can thing, right? Okay, this is a koozie, by the way, but it's magnetic.
Nice.
So this will hold an aerosol can or your favorite beverage in the booth on the wall very carefully, very securely. So we got a couple of those. The fine line set is pretty cool. There's three of these in there. So there's a half, quarter, and 1/8. It gets rid of all your hourglassing on your fine line. So that's really cool if you use fine line. Most people do.
Yep.
What else? And we got another little prize pack I got from my friends over at FBS. So that's going to be a set of their tape. a couple of their different tapes. So we're going to throw that in there as well. So yeah, again, not nearly as cool as what you got coming next week, but
No,
you know,
I think
we like
it's
participation.
cool. I was saying, last night, if someone, already have these products, it's always nice to have a few more. And if you don't have the product and you win it, you will enjoy it. You probably will buy more as well.
I've also
So
I've also got stickers coming out, guys, and I don't have any of these in the pack. Let me show them to you real quick. So these are going to be out next week. This is a sticker that goes on your booth wall. It just says my tape stays here. So
nice.
I'll have these available to give away to anybody that wants them. If you guys will DM me when I get them in, I'll definitely ship them to you as long as it's not like in Europe somewhere. But yeah,
North America is okay.
same thing, sticker. You can't beat that. So that's on the way. I got like 1,000 of them coming. So we'll
Nice.
pull it up.
All right. So if everyone is ready, I'm gonna just play
Do
this.
it.
Okay. All right.
I just saw Guns and Hoses on there. Oh, I lost him. Who else did I see?
So Eric, I'm assuming he's in Arizona because he's an AZ at the end.
Okay.
So yes. So Eric is playing it again. If you're watching, please contact him at Collision Edge here on Instagram. If you're not watching, we're gonna contact you definitely. So Eric is the winner.
Good deal.
All right, then. Thank you so much.
Glad to help. Anytime.
All right, bud. Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
Bye bye. All right. So we got the winner. So Eric, again, if you're watching, please contact him or we're going to contact you. So tomorrow we're going to have Tony from Denim. So 9 p.m. Eastern time. Please, if you want to know more about SATA, about distribution of the product, and we're going to talk marketing. We're going to talk, a bunch of stuff. And then on Friday, we're going to have Wayne. The time would be different. It would be 6 p.m. Eastern time. Since Wayne is in UK, I believe he's a few miles from London. So, it will be his night and 6 p.m. on Eastern time. So I believe now in Instagram I can save the full live session and the IGTV. So most likely this one tonight will be saved and it will stay there. So it won't be only 24 hours like every other one that we have done. So they just released that tool and I think it's great. But let me bring our guest tonight that he's probably patiently waiting. Let me bring him on board. It is connecting.
What's going on, man?
Hey,
How are
Jose,
you?
how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Beautiful. All right, Jose. So, pretty excited about tonight. I won't lie. I find you through Manny Martinez, Tropical Glitz. He posted something about you, and I thought that was probably one of the most amazing things that I've seen
Yes.
in Instagram lately.
Yes.
So
I
thank
love
you for saying
Tropical
yes.
Yeah, I love Tropical Glitz. I found them at the Las Vegas Lowrider Super Show, and I saw their flakes, and I thought it was scale accurate for my models. So I decided to pick up a can, and now I use it.
Nice, nice. So tell us, a little bit about yourself. How are you related to the automotive industry? What do you do? Where are you
Right.
located?
All right. I'm Jose Iniguez. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm 16 years old, and I'm an aspiring painter. ever since I was a little boy, I would see my dad work on cars in the garage, and I would see him paint and do body work, and it always caught my eye. And it was just something I always wanted to do, and it's something I look forward to doing in like bigger scale or like when I'm older. So I'm starting right now with model cars. Slowly, I'm transitioning to real cars. I have a couple of real projects coming. I got some family members' cars. I got a cousin's motorcycle I'm gonna do. I have my own project car. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build up. The model cars are just practice for now,
Okay.
but and I still build them and I sell them and I do paint work for like other modelers. But right now it's just my practice, so way I get ready for bigger scale.
I see. Okay. So I did took a few stuff from your Instagram. Hope you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's fine.
you have you have a ton of beautiful stuff posts there. It was
Mm-hmm.
hard to pick, but I would like to play a few of them, and maybe you can tell me over uh, which type of paint do you use, what you did in that specific project, and if it is
Mm-hmm.
a car that you sold that you keep it for
Mm-hmm.
you. I know the
That one, that's my
mhm.
61 Impala. I got a couple projects on my desk right now, but here, I'll show it off. It's right here, as a matter of fact. So this is a 61 Chevy Impala. It's kind of dusty right now. Grab my rag. What it is, this was before I went to the brand of paint I use now, which I'll go over that later because I want to show off some of their colors. I have a couple sample colors that they provided me today.
Okay,
But this car, I use Capsi brand paint. I use the IVAT 4500 clear for it, which works really good for models. It's thin, it's easy to buff. Uh, So that's that car. This one is for
nice.
sale. It's up for 160 bucks. If you want to bring the price down, message me.
That's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
interesting.
it's a plain Jane car. I mean, nothing too special. Black with a gold pearl. That's why it's got that brown effect.
So what did you use for the bases already have that type of pearl?
No, I shot the pearl on top. So it was
Okay,
black, and then I mixed the gold pearl, and I blasted it right on top.
nice. So it's like a three-stage process basically. You shoot the
Pretty
base, you shoot
much
the pearls, and then you shoot the clear.
base coat, pearl, clear. Yeah, that's how most of my paints are.
Nice. So I find one that because I was curious, how do you get the cards if you get them already painted? If you get it like this one that is a plain canvas?
They all come with plain canvas.
Okay, so it's from scratch, 100%.
Yep. hmm It's just the body. That one you're showing, I cut the doors open. As a matter of fact, I'll get that one right now from my shelf.
Okay.
That that's a 70 Monte Carlo. Uh, One thing special I did was the Monte Carlos of this year. They have the window right here. It ends right here, but I arched it. So I arched it. I cut the doors open. The trunk opens. You can see the hydraulics back there, the
Nice.
batteries.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Full engine details. I got a chrome motor, chrome A-arms. Got the strokes for the hydraulics, shaved firewall. Basically, customize it how I do a real version. Shave the handles, doors open on this one.
Nice. I have a few pictures of the progress,
Right.
right?
That one I did over the summer. So this one was a fairly recent project.
Pretty nice. It has a little video too.
Yeah, GoPro. I shot GoPro on top of all of that.
Nice. Yeah, it looks
For
fantastic, man.
sale. It's for sale.
Okay, which price is this one?
250.
And I saw that you also did
The chassis.
the chassis as well.
Yeah. I molded the chassis. I molded the gas tank. The floors are molded and patterned.
Nice.
So I pay attention to all the details because I put them in shows. I actually won awards with them. I won a best paint award.
Nice. What about the interior?
Interior, This is a plain peanut butter interior. I don't know if I could show it. It's a plain peanut butter interior. I made door
Nice,
handles for it. The seat backs are painted. The dashboard's painted. The sunroof has the metal slider. That's painted. Because
nice.
on the real cars, sometimes they have the metal slider, like instead of
Hmm.
the glass. And
Correct. And I see
yeah.
the engine here in this picture. Um, so when you buy the model car that it comes plain, how we saw in the few pictures before, it comes with everything. You pick the stuff from another ones that you have sitting around. How do you mess with that?
Uh, they can come with everything, but sometimes I like to change it up. Like if I don't like the motor, I'm gonna put a different motor in. I'll put LS motor in them. If it's missing parts, like sometimes the kits don't have enough detail, like they don't come with the upper control arms, and they don't come with enough detail, I gotta put it in. Or if I got an opening trunk, I want to put the hydraulic pumps back there, make all the hard lining. Kind of like this one right here. I got this El Camino right here. I'll show that one
Okay.
later. See, I had to get the pumps and I have to do all the hard lining, and I have to get the batteries, the wheels I have to buy separate.
Yeah, I actually have that one here. Is this one?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
That one I recently did.
Cool. I have a video on that one as well, that is showing it like really nice.
Hmm.
Um,
That Cutlass, that one's gone. I traded it with somebody.
oh, it's not the same one, this one?
No, that's a Cutlass. The one I just
I,
showed you is El Camino.
oh, I see. Okay.
Is this one? Yeah, no, that Cutlass from Tropical Glitz, I traded it. I should have kept it. It was nice.
It's this one here.
Hmm.
So tell me about like, I know and I've seen people doing it like in a real car.
The
Uh,
murals.
yes. So,
So the mural, I didn't airbrush it. It was more like a decal, and I clear coated over it. So what I did was I put it on with water. It's a water slide. So I put it on, then I masked my patterns around it, and I
okay.
based my patterns around the decal, and then I clear coat over it, so it seals it in. And
Nice.
the theme's kind of ocean life. No, I'm into ocean life. I like sea creatures, so I decided to do a sea creature themed car. That's where the whole idea for this one came. This is my passion
Nice.
for ocean life.
So, which type of tape do you use? I don't know the fine line, that you use, or that comes that small, or what do you use?
The type of paint?
The tape.
Oh, the tape. Actually, I just use normal Scotch tape, or I use 3M tape. And then what I do is, first of all, I peel a normal line of this, and I got this blade right here. It's two X-Acto blades, and I cut fine lines with it.
Nice.
I give a little demonstration right now. So I just put it on a mirror like this.
Hmm.
Then I grab my tape line, and then I just take the blade and cut it. There you go.
Perfect.
And you can bend it, do whatever you got to do with it.
Nice. Nice little trick.
My bad.
You're
Yeah,
fine, yeah.
I learned
Okay.
that.
I have another one here. I don't know if you have this one there or because I went all over. I went, old post. I went to the new ones,
Yeah,
but the ones that caught my attention.
that one I do have. It is for sale. That's one I use tropical
Okay,
glitz on. It's another El Camino.
nice. Put that one there.
Yeah, this one's for sale. I got it up for like 200.
Okay.
It's a plain simple car. It's got nice paint.
So when you get like, let's say this one, for example, when you get the plain canvas, from where the inspiration, come from, you've seen it just, or you just put it out and
I just put it out. Whatever I'm thinking, I just go with the flow. Like Like I'll be in the middle of laying my tape lines down and I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Or I'll do crazy lines, something like this. I'll show this one later because this is what I want. I want to talk about the brand of paint that I'm using now because this car
Okay.
has it. Oh dang. Nah, but
Hmm.
nah, but this one, like I just go along. Like I'm over here doing crazy lines. I just get creative.
But for example, on this one, like you were like you knew that it was gonna be orange, for example, or you
Nope.
knew that you were gonna use the type of a flake on it.
Oh no, I wanted to use tropical glitz because when I got the tropical glitz, this is one of the cars I had sitting around, and I was like, let me try it. So I shot it. I went through my candies, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just grab the candy orange. Like right as I had my airbrush ready, I grabbed the candy orange and I just dumped it in and got down.
Nice.
You know, I just my ideas come out like as I go. I know I
Okay.
try to plan things out, but it never goes. Cause like I'll plan a car to be a color and it ends up going like a totally different color. Like
Hmm.
this one, I wasn't planning on it to be orange.
Nice. It turned out beautiful. The interior
Yeah,
also
bucket
impressive, and
seats.
yeah, the
Yeah, those.
attention of detail is, poof.
Yeah, I got the door handles. I got the little locks and everything, chrome. I got the peanut butter colors. The shifter. I got the shifter in there, the column.
So how do you simulate the chrome?
Meloto. There's a brand called Meloto. They have a line of markers, and it's a high metallic silver, and it comes off as chrome. This stuff.
Nice.
And then what I do most of the time is I take the liquid because they sell the liquid refills. I put it in my airbrush and I shoot all my parts.
Nice.
So like my suspensions and all that stuff.
So before we move to, another model here, um, tell me about your setup. You just mentioned an airbrush. Which airbrush do you use?
I have this little water right here.
Okay.
I don't know the exact model of it. I just know it's in a water. And my setup, I really don't have a setup. I just got a garage with a big compressor, and I got a little touch-up gun, which is how I shoot like like the solid colors, like that
Okay.
Impala. Like this, I shot with a little touch-up gun.
Okay. So you bought that airbrush? It was sitting around? How
No,
everything started?
I bought it on a Black Friday of the last year
Nice.
at a Hobby Lobby.
And that was the beginning, basically?
No, that wasn't the start of like my models because I had airbrushes before. I've been doing it for 3 years.
Okay.
So that's just my latest airbrush. Before I had
Nice.
a airbrush from Harbor Freight and it still worked, but it just gave out and I was like, I need something better quality that I can lay paint on better with.
Nice. Um, I found also this video that it shows a little bit of a collection here.
Yes. A lot of those cars I have, a lot of them are for sale. That's from New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah, that video was taken on New Year's because every year I line up all my cars and I see how better I've gotten throughout the year.
Nice.
And whatever I got to post up for sale, I take pictures, post it up.
So, which platforms are you using for selling? Are you using Instagram only, or
No, I have Instagram. I have an eBay account,
okay?
and I go on OfferUp and I sell them locally, and then I go on Facebook and sell them also.
Okay. So if someone wants to contact you, I'm gonna pin the comment here, Jose. If anyone have any question or
Right.
is curious about pricing or stuff like that, what is uh, an email or a page or anything that you would like, the easiest way
The
to communicate?
the best way to contact me is my Instagram page, because I'll reply to your DM within 12 hours.
Okay. All right. So everyone have it here. Everyone that is
Yeah.
watching.
Everyone who's
Uh,
watching, this is the best way to contact me. You can contact me on Facebook as my name, Jose Iniguez, but most likely I might not reply. I'm not on Facebook that much,
okay.
but Right here is the best way to contact me.
Did you have any request? Let me just stop the video for a second. Um, do you have any requests? We're gonna look and talk about that one too. Uh, on something that someone have a car already, like a real car, and they
Yes,
want to duplicate it.
yes, I have done that before.
Okay.
It usually with customer builds, it takes me a while because like I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to them, but I still do them, and I've pushed out a few. One of my best known ones is a replica of a 58 Impala called 58 Caliber. It's a silver 58 Impala convertible. He's from Click Car Club. That's one of my well-known replicas.
Nice.
It was one of my
So,
first ones also.
how was the process? Like the customer, you had the car for a little bit, for a while, you took pictures, you were what?
So I had the car and I was supposed to chase him down at the Lowrider Super Show. And the first time I went, he wasn't there. He didn't have the car. Second time I went, he was there, but the real car wasn't there. So I gave him the car.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how long it took you to do that one?
It was a simple silver car, like no patterns, no graphics, no none of the fancy stuff. So like 2 weeks.
Okay. So how long it take, normally for something like, the ones that we were looking at with graphics and all that?
So when I would have school, because I would focus on school, it'd take like a month to finish one. Now, maybe about a week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, about a
So
week.
let me bring this one. I think you showed it. But I was looking at this one. I was like, okay, it's nice. It's black, or I think it have some kind of pearls. But then
Yeah, it's got pearls.
I I said this, and I was like, whoa, what happened there?
So what I did was I made a little template and then I
Okay,
airbrushed some pearls on top of the black. That's how I got that effect. I actually
nice.
have it. This one's also for sale. I have a lot for sale. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of them. But yeah, that one I did pearls on top of the black, which is how it got that effect. This one's up for 260. Normal
Okay,
price range. Normal price range for most of my nicer cars. He's got all the pearls. Up was the trunk.
yep,
It's
that's
got
amazing.
gold, blue, red, green. I went different on it. And then here's an
So,
example. Go
mhm.
on.
No, no, go ahead.
Oh no, this was an example of me using parts from another car because I put an LT motor in it. This one came with I think it was a big block motor, but this one I put a different motor in it. That goes to show that I don't use what the kit provides me. I like to change things up a little bit.
So, how do you choose the cars that you buy?
I just buy whatever I'm interested in. Like I have little moods where I want to build a certain car or see how it would look if I were to do it. Like
Okay,
like at moments I wanted to build like an Impala. I'll buy the Impala of the year I pick, and then I execute my idea.
and you buy it from where, Jose?
I buy my kits from eBay, or there's local people here in Vegas who have them, and I trade them. Or online, someone will have a kit I want. I'll trade them a built car, trade them a paint job, paint trade whatever. So I get my models in different ways. Sometimes I find them. Sometimes friends find them in their garage and like, here, build it. So then I build it.
Nice. I see. So I also saw a lot of modifications and suspensions and stuff like that. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
pretty
See,
popular too.
I don't make mine hop because mine's strictly for show. So
Mm.
yeah, I prefer not to make mine hop like actual lowriders, but like it's something I would like to try. I just don't really feel like it.
Okay. Let me see here. I think I have another one. I don't know if we. this one here?
That one's gone. I sold that one.
Okay.
I
So
sold it
this one,
for $230.
nice. So people normally like when buy something like this, they spend, $230. They like the design. They have some like how to say like it's like emotionally attached because they have the car in the back in the past, or what's the story normally?
They just tend to like my work. My work gets a lot of support. They like that I'm a youngster and that I'm being very creative with this talent because it's a dying talent within people my age. I get friends who think it's silly that I still build little toys, but it's like
Uh-huh.
it's deeper than that. I'm practicing for a real canvas. I'm practicing a talent that I was gifted. Not many people. I don't see many young aspiring painters anymore. I kind of want to change that. That's kind of the message that I want to bring out. Like I want more youngsters to try it, to be inspired to this hobby. Not just
Nice.
models, just painting. There's a big demand for it. People still crash their cars. We still need collision repair. People still want to get their custom cars painted. That's where I'm going with this. So people just like my work and they want to support it. So
That's
that's
great.
why that's why they're willing to spend $200, $300, $250 on a model because it looks good. It's a piece of
Nice.
art,
100%.
right?
Yep. And that's also another reason why you're here tonight as well.
Right,
I really want to show what you do. I was
right.
impressed from the second I saw the first picture. I think it's great. And I keep, getting all crazy about the interiors, and the details. I see like the mid console here, like
That's
cup
wood grain.
holders and everything. It's like, whoa.
That center console is wood grain. I did that with a Sharpie, and then I used nail polish clear, and then I brushed it on.
Nice, nice, nice. There's another video here of that one. Um,
Yes, that's when I cleared it first. The clear kind of dulled though. I don't know why. Like I only laid two coats, and then it kind of dulled out a little bit on the hood. Other than
okay.
that, yeah.
So you mentioned that you also polish them out. What is the process on the polish that you use on this?
I rarely polish them, but what I do is I wet sand it with a very light grit sandpaper.
Mhm.
Let me see. I have one right here. It's like 2000 grit. I use a 2000 grit, and
Okay.
then what I do is I'll use a little Dremel, use the buffer piece, and I buff it. Or most of the time, I'll just re-clear it
Okay.
and just lay the clear like a little more carefully.
So when you shoot the clear, you shoot it with the gun that you mentioned. Is
Yes,
it
yes, it's
okay?
a little touch-up gun I got from Harbor Freight.
Okay. Um, Let me see. I have one here that is crazy.
Ooh, that one.
You have it
Let me
there?
get it. Yes, I do.
Oh,
This
that's
one's for sale.
fantastic.
$300. It's a '39 Chevy. This was one of my first good paint jobs. I did this one 2 years ago. So I was
Nice.
barely getting into the hobby. And this was one of my first good paint jobs.
Can you show me because I couldn't find a good picture of the roof on
The
this
roof.
one? Yeah,
It's simple tape work with lace, which is what makes it clean. This one has won two awards. It took a best 30s class lowrider. And both
nice,
both awards were that. Yeah.
nice. I see the engine too, also
Oh
crazy.
yeah. It's a big block. Did gold accents on it.
Remember that for people that don't do custom stuff, all this looks very complicated. You say, "Oh, it's a simple graphics on
Oh,
the
this.
roof." I look
To
it up
me,
and I'm
to
like,
me, that's easy. To me, this is easy. I could do this all day, but it took a lot of practice. Like I said, I did this one 2 years ago, and I got the hang of it, but there was still a lot of practice involved. I could still find all the errors in it. It's not a perfect paint job.
Hmm. So do you have like, a few canvas that you practice, or you just practice on the stuff that you just keep going, or
I practice on the stuff and I keep going. If I do a model and I don't like the paint, I strip it and redo it. If I
okay.
don't
So
like
how
how
do
the
you,
paint came, go ahead.
yeah, how do you strip the paint? What do you use?
I use a thing called Super Clean. It's like a paint stripping liquid,
Okay.
and I soak the car in it for a couple days, and the paint comes off. That's only like if I don't clear it, because if I clear it, it's hard to get off. And I gotta sit there with a razor and pick at the paint and peel it off.
Okay.
And
So yeah, how do
yeah,
you in a normal process, like before you put your color, you have to sand it down, you have to create that mechanical adhesion,
so
or
so what I do is I take the body and then I scuff it. I scuff it with a scuff pad, tack it down, primer it, lay my base color, do my tape lines, then spray adhesion promoter on top, like dust it on with the tape lines on, shoot my airbrush colors, and something like this, what I'll do is I'll get tape and I'll mask the patterns off and shoot like a solid color, like the dark green here. Or here, I masked off the light blue and I shot the dark blue.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay. I really like also a few shots that you did on, like it looks like in the real world.
Oh yeah, that was at Chicano Park. That was one of my favorite cars. I ended up selling it $200.
Okay. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, that car went.
All right. Uh, I have some other pictures,
Hmm.
on the, just to see the attention to detail. And I want to talk to you about wheels because I saw somewhere that you were showing like a set that you bought, like a packed, something that maybe was for that particular car, or something that, you customize, you change it, you bring it from another one, or
Oh yeah, the wheels. So I get my wheels from a place called Pegasus. Come a little pack like this, $10. And then what I do is I paint them. Sometimes match the car, or I leave them alone. Like this one, the El Camino. I painted the barrel. Sometimes I'll paint the spokes. See, because they do that with the real lowriders. They'll paint the wheel to match the car, but they like to keep the gold and chrome accents on it sometimes. You can't paint the whole wheel. It's gonna look ugly.
correct. So, if you want to bring back the one that you mentioned that you're using a new paint,
The purple,
uh, yes.
yes. So it's a 63 Bel Air wagon. I'll show you some of the sample paints later because I really want to get to that. But the brand of paint that I'm using now is called Cosmic Colors. My local paint shop that my dad and I have been going to for since like 2000. My dad's been going there since 2005, and recently, since I got into the hobby, I would go with him. They're making their own line of candy paints for custom
Nice.
painters called Cosmic Colors, and they showed me some of their paint samples, and I was like, "Oh, let me try some of them for my models. Maybe I could get your name out there." They market the brand to be like a rival to House of Color, but it covers the canvas quickly. It's not as watered down, and it's half the price of House of Color. So like cheap man's House of Color. I can vouch for that. So what I did is
Nice.
I used one of their candy purples and I used their outer blue, which I don't have a sample of, but that's the color right there.
Hmm.
And then I got the purple by shooting the blue on top of the pinks and purples. And then the base is a white with a purple pearl in it. So that's how you get the pearl effect, if you can see it.
Yeah, 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 perfect.
And then the body's a Capsy color. Like I shot this a Capsy purple mixed with a metallic. Other than that, the roof has the cosmic colors. I would like to show some samples right now. I have
Yeah,
them all laid out.
do you know if their website is what, cosmicolors.com, or what? Do you know
I have the I
anything?
have the I have their Instagrams. Uh, here. As a matter of fact, I got all the colors laid out right here. I'm
Oh,
gonna go through
whoa.
them. And I got a couple of samples. Their information's right here.
Let
Cosmic Color
me
LV or LV Auto Paint.
let me
You
copy that and pin the comment here so people
yeah,
have it. Cosmic Color LV.
yeah. So people can go and hit them up for their colors. I think they just oh no, that was you who commented it.
Yep, I just pin it there, so
Yeah,
okay.
because they just joined the live stream. So here's a sample of some of their colors. I'm gonna go through some of them. I don't know their exact. They didn't give me exact names for all of them, but I'm gonna just go through a few of them. And like I said earlier, if any viewers want to check them out, their Instagrams are linked, and you can hit them up for any of the colors. So I got a couple blues right here.
Hmm.
That's a turquoise they made. I don't know if you catch the pearl in it. There's a pearl in it though.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I got a little
no,
cheap
that's fine.
flashlight right here. This is rose gold that they made. Grays. This is a deep purple. Like it's black, but you can see the purple in it. This is kind of like the color that Impala, black with a gold, but it doesn't look as brown.
I see.
Couple purples. This is like the purple I used on that wagon. More of a pink. Same color though. A purplish pink. Couple oranges.
Nice.
There's some browns. Some yellows. And this isn't even half of what they have. They have a lot more.
Hmm. Interesting. Yep.
So yeah, this is just some of their supply. Some more reds and browns. This row is my favorite. I love these browns and reds up here. See, that's some of their colors. Information's right here again.
Hmm. Perfect.
A couple samples.
Beautiful. So yeah, no, amazing. Even it's hard to tell, but
Yeah.
uh, um, we can tell the quality of the candy is
Oh yeah,
great.
they're very quality, and they cover, cause I've shot with House of Color before. House of Color is kind of watered down, and you gotta apply it coat after coat after coat to get deep candy. Cosmic Colors, I counted what 3 coats, and I got a deep candy.
Nice.
It covers.
So they are located in Vegas. You say
Yes,
they're local there.
yes, Las Vegas.
Nice, 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 nice.
And they
Uh,
make all their colors from the shop. Eventually, they plan on working with me because we talked about it today. I went over there. They might bring me in, and I might be making some colors for them.
nice,
Hmm
nice,
So I got a couple of colors that I'm thinking of, and I'll be posting them and marketing my own colors.
nice. That's great. One of the comments, the guys here, I guess he have seen your work in person because he's saying that, the pics, do not justice. The work in person is
Oh
amazing.
no, you got to see my work in person.
Uh,
You just see a bunch of colors all together, and the way it just blends in.
let me, I'm pressing 10 things here.
Hmm Oh, I just noticed a comment. Cosmic Colors is not on Amazon. Someone asked if it's on Amazon. It's not.
Okay. So basically, same thing, contact them through Instagram
Yes,
and find a way to get them to
yes.
whatever you are.
Contact them, and if you want, I'll post the accounts on my Instagram story later, and you can contact them, ask for what colors, see if they can make you a color, because they're still making colors.
Yeah, it's endless.
Yeah, it's endless, and eventually I'm gonna start making my own colors also with them.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Nice.
bring my piece.
So they sell it basically right now for any custom basically shop that is in the area, or do you know if they distribute like nationwide or?
Right now, they just put a comment. It says, soon we will
Mhm.
be shipping Cosmic Colors in spray cans. Check out Cosmic Colors Instagram. So basically, check out their Instagram. They have a Twitter page also, known as same name, Cosmic Colors. And like I said, they will be shipping soon. They will be making cans. They will be making spray cans. So
Okay,
basically, it's a small brand, but it's expanding.
I understand. That's great. That's
Right.
great. That's great.
And I can
Um,
vouch for their quality. Very good quality. I love their brand of paints. I actually had another car that I painted with their colors, but I messed it up. So I forgot to spray adhesion promoter on it, and I pulled tape back. No, it didn't work.
okay. Which color was that
But
one?
it was a Lincoln Town car. It was their spark red color. I don't I don't have a sample of it right now.
Okay.
Actually, I think I do. Hold up. It's this one. I think this is their spark red. It was this color. And
Nice.
yeah, I messed it up.
So they're doing like only candies or they're
I believe it's not just candies. I think they have other colors that are just base coats. But from what I've seen, it's mostly candies. They have a lot of candy colors.
okay. All right, Jose, I have another picture here. I don't know when we were talking about this one. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of the picture, but
Hmm.
to see the amount of again detail and seriously taking everything apart, so people understand what is involved, because normally we tend to see the final product and we don't know what is involved in something like this,
Hmm.
right? So. I know it's hard sometimes to take pictures in between in the process and all that because you're,
Oh yeah,
in the
because I'm
zone
just
and
going, going, going. I keep the process going.
yeah, but definitely, it would be nice to see the process as much as, you can. Um,
I do plan on that. I do plan on taking more progress pictures, showing how to do things, how to like basically how to build it, because people want to
nice.
learn how to build. So I'm gonna
I'm
take you guys
assuming
through the process. Right.
I'm assuming that, people ask you through Instagram or, what is the most common question that you get? Like,
What is the most common question? How do you do that paint? How do you do it so good? Because they see I'm 16. They don't believe I do it. Of course I do it. I've done it. There's videos of me out there painting. There's videos of me painting real cars. I have a video on my YouTube channel, same name, LV Modelcars. I'm doing a bumper on a Dodge Stealth. People don't that like it amazes them that I'm young and I'm doing it already pretty good. Like I'm doing a really good job at it already.
yep.
That's
So,
that's the
no, go ahead.
Go ahead. That's the question I get asked the most. Like, how do you do it? Practice.
100%.
Yeah,
Well, but
practice.
also passion, about what you
Yeah,
do.
passion. I have a passion for this hobby. I love doing it. It's like my therapy. I have other hobbies. I work out. I like to draw. I like to create other art. But this is like my real therapy. This is what I find a lot of joy in. And I like it because I can make money off it.
Yeah, that's the perfect combination.
Hmm.
Nice. All right, Jose, I don't know if you have any other thing to add to this. We're getting closer to the hour.
Right.
So um, I don't know if you have anything else to add. I think it's fantastic what you're doing. I think it's inspiring, and hopefully the message keeps going out, and this
Right.
also help. If we inspire, we help one person tonight.
Right.
You know,
That's what I really want out of all this. I just want to inspire other young people to just try the hobby, to get into it. Because look, we're entering an age where kids are they're losing talent. Like, I don't see a lot of kids with a lot of talent anymore. It's like, try different things. This was something that I saw my dad doing, and I was like, oh, I want to try it. And then I tried it, I learned it, I practiced it, I gained a passion for it, and look at me now. I'm on my way to doing real scale cars. And who's to say I won't get any better the next 20 years? I have plans to open a shop. A lot of these models I'm building, I plan on owning them in real life. I want to paint them.
That's crazy. I asked you earlier if you did it backwards, like if you have one that is already built and you build it in the model, but eventually you're gonna do it the opposite
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
You
See,
right?
primarily cars like this. Like this, I want to build in real life. You don't see that many wagons out there. My dad's got a Monte Carlo. I've been wanting to show this one. He asked me to plan out the graphics for how we do it on his real car. It's sitting in our garage right now. So I planned out the graphics for him. This one's got the
Nice.
tropical glitz flake also.
I can tell.
Yeah, very good flake. I'll vouch for them too. Tropical glitz, cosmic colors, IVAC clear coats, great brands. I love using them. Quality brands, and they give me the quality models that I like building.
So, are you buying like from local stores all this? I know Cosmic Color you mentioned, yes, but the clears,
I buy all my product comes from uh the shop that makes cosmic colors, LV Auto Paints.
okay,
That's where I buy my clears. They don't carry tropical glitz. Oh, dang it. They don't carry tropical glitz, but I bought it from the guy's stand when I saw him at the Lowrider show. So that's how I got tropical glitz. But other than that, everything I buy from LV Auto Paints.
okay. Eventually, they might be a distributor of tropical glaze, right?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna talk to them about that. I'm gonna go back tomorrow, take all the color samples. I'd like to talk to them about carrying tropical glitz. Cause I love tropical glitz. Comes out very
Nice.
nice. It lays smooth. It's a nice smooth clear, and it lays out good. I've tried other, not clear, flake. I've tried
Mhm.
other flakes. They don't lay out nice. And with those flakes, you gotta wet sand it and clear and wet sand it. It's just too much. Tropical glitz, I clear over it once, wet sand it, clear it, done.
Nice. All right, Jose. So thank you, and thank you. I know that people from Cosmic Color also were here tonight as well.
Yes, thank
Um,
thank you for having me.
yeah, and again, if anyone have any question or want to contact you, uh, Instagram is the best,
Yes, it is,
way to contact you. And please keep doing what you're doing,
for
and
sure.
preaching, to your friends. And we always talk, with when we talk, with painters or stuff like that, or shop owners or stuff like that, that there is a big, uh, I would say, issue about, with the resources, because the younger generations are now getting into the trade and all
Yeah,
that, and
no. And that
uh,
that that honestly upsets me because like it's a trade that can make a lot of money. I don't plan on making a career out of it. I want to make a side hustle out of it, own my shop on the side because I have main goals of becoming an engineer, but I would like to carry out my hobby and still do it and make money off it.
definitely.
Like I said, it just upsets me that not a lot of people my age want to take interest in it. It's a promise. Even if you do want to make a career out of it, it's promising. It makes good money. And the
Yep.
art of bodywork, just bodywork alone, is dying out. People don't want to do it anymore. That's
Yep.
that's that's just upsetting to me.
Well, hopefully, we will see some changes. Uh, Hopefully, the whole collision industry and custom industry,
Right.
get together and bring all this back, from the younger generations. So I keep just scrolling to this because this is like amazing. I
Yeah.
can, yeah.
It makes me happy because like people find interest in my work, and I'm not doing it for attention. I'm doing it for myself, but it makes me happy to see people support my work and what I'm building for and what I'm trying to put out there. So thank you for your support. It means a lot.
No problem. Thank you for being here tonight, Jose. And you have a good night.
You too.
And we will, we've been working with everyone that is in the live shows to do some giveaways. So we might talk later about it. And
Ooh, a model for a giveaway.
there will be more details. But we'll talk on private about it. But I like to do something to give back, to people watching.
Yeah.
So I will contact you and we will discuss it in private. But definitely, I want someone that watched it tonight that I have no idea who you are to potentially have one of your pieces.
Right.
So I
I, I'd be
normally
ex- I'd be excited. I'm excited to do that now. Like
okay.
do a model for a giveaway. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, buddy. Have a good rest of the night, and thank you again.
All right, take care. Have a good night. Thank you
You
for having
too.
me.
Bye
All right, bye
bye.
bye.